Hello guys, my name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Yahya and I'm from UiTM KK, currently taking diploma in applied of science. So today I'm gonna help you guys to understand types of bond in chemistry further. Let's go. So I hope you can hear me clearly because it's already late. It's already past 10, but yeah, I still need to go through this. Yeah, so let's go. So basically in chemistry there are three types of bond: ionic bond, covalent bond, and metallic bond. There's a reason why there is three types of bonds in chemistry. It depends on the reaction or sometimes types of element that involved in the reaction. So why we need a bond in chemistry? So in chemistry, bonds are function to form molecule or state. Molecules mean to reach either duplet or octet, and state it is either solid, liquid, or etc. Yeah, so we're gonna go through each one of these types of bond. Let's go through the first types of bond. It was ionic bond. So ionic bond, also called as electrovalent bond, it is a type of linkage formed from the electrostatic attraction between oppositely charged ion in a chemical compound. It means it was formed when plus something that charge positive attracted to something that charge negative. For example, natrium and fluorine. Natrium are positively charged, 1 charge, and fluorine are negatively charged, 1 minus, and it form compound sodium fluoride. Yeah, and to get it through, ionic bond only involve in transferring electron from one element to another, and it only happen between metal element and non-metal element, just like you can see right here. Sodium are metal element and fluorine are non-metal. So ionic bond can only happen to metal and non-metal reaction. So the next one is covalent bond. Covalent bonds are formed when non-metal elements share electron on electron valence to reach duplet or octet. So this bonding only involves non-metal element, which means if your reaction has any metal element, it cannot be covalent, it must be ionic bond. And there is also three types of covalent bonding. It is single bond, double bond, and triple bond. So to understand this topic more, I'm showing you guys a diagram about single bond in covalent bond. As you can see, it is a reaction between two chlorine atoms. They share the same electron in electron valence to reach duplet state. And when they share the electron valence condition are looking like this. They share one electron for each of them to reach duplet. As you can see, it's already reached duplet, which means these compound are stable compound right now. And this concept are actually the same for double bond and triple bond. It is the same concept, just that in double bond they share two electron in electron valence, and triple bond they share 3 electrons in electron valence. It is the same concept. They share the electron to reach duplet or octet to get a stable condition. I know it will be blurry to differentiate between covalent and ionic bonding, so I already made a graph to show you clearly what's the difference. So ionic bonding and covalent bonding, it has two similarity, which is it both happens on electron valence only, on the outer layer only. It happens either they shared or transfer the electron. It only happens on electron valence. And second, these bonding are meant to reach duplet or octet, which is a stable state. So what is the difference between these two? Ionic bonding are In ionic bonding, the electrons are transferred, which means the electrons are not shared. The electrons are given to another element so that the other element are going to be stable. Meanwhile, covalent bonding, the electrons are shared. Two elements that need something, they share that thing. In the outer layer. And ionic bonding, it only happens between metal and non-metal, while covalent bonding, it's a reaction, or it only can happen to non-metal elements only, such as fluorine and fluorine. And other than that, ionic bonding also forming a positive ion and negative ion, which also known as anion and cation. And positive ion, example of it are natrium, natrium, and negative ions are hydroxide. While covalent bonding, it form a molecule. Example of molecule are example of molecule is H plus, hydrogen, and chlorine. It form hydrochloric acid. So to our last types of bond, it is a metallic bond. So metallic bond are different from ionic and covalent bonding. It's a different state, and honestly you can confuse between metallic and ionic sometimes, but let me explain what's the difference. So metallic bond is what makes the metal able to conduct electric efficiently. So metal atom are tightly arranged in solid state. In this situation, the electron valence of metal could be dislocated easily even in solid state. Let me show you. Let me explain so that you can understand it easily. So imagine this is the metal and this is the electron valence, and they sit tightly between each other. As you can see, the electron valence are touching each other, so the electrons can be transferred easily. Like the electron can just moving here and moving here. You can just moving everywhere. They can be transferred easily between electron valence, between element. So that what makes and this situation what makes the ion metal positively charged. So when the electron valence transferred, like for example this atom, his electron valence are transferred to this one, so this one will be positively charged. When this positively charged, it form ionic element, and each electron valence can move freely between structure, like I said just now, and it form electron C. Like you can imagine it's wavy, and there's electron, and this is the atom, and you can just imagine the electron valence are moving freely on between the the element. An electrostatic force between electron C and iron metal form a metallic bond. So like it happened in the same time. The because of this is positively charged, and the electron valence of this are transferred to another, it will be tertarik, it will has electrostatic force that tend to hold each other, and that force is what form the metallic bond. So basically metallic bond only happens on metal element in solid state, and this bond also are the reason metal are a good conductor for electric. Yep. So this is a few fact that you need to remember. It only happened to metal element in solid state, and it's a reason why metal are a good conductor of electric. Yep. So yeah, that will be the end of the night. I hope my explanation can help you to understand this topic more and score your exam. That's it. Bye bye.